Have you ever grown weary of your usual meals? How about swapping a sandwich for silkworms or trying a snake meat soup? China's culinary landscape offers an adventurous journey through its rich history and diverse terrain, constantly reshaping flavor and tradition. What might seem unusual to one person is a treasured delicacy to another. Join us as we check out everything from the regular house pet served for breakfast to the strange history of giant clams and the 20 weirdest foods in China. Cat meat.
Poor kitty, he about to get eaten, served for dinner tonight. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Chinese people really eat cats over there. That's crazy. That made me think, boy.
Meat. While cat meat is considered taboo in many parts of the world, some areas in China continue to consume it despite the stigma. In provinces like Guangdong and Guangxi, estimates suggest that around 4 million cats are eaten annually. Cat meat is particularly popular during colder months, believed to provide warming yang energy. It is commonly used in stews and hot pots, infusing the broth with its flavor. However, eating cat meat conflicts with Buddhist teachings, leading to some butchers misleadingly labeling it as rabbit or goat. The consumption of cat meat has been associated with poverty and traditional practices.
Bro, I doubt China is living in poverty. They living good over there, bro. They choose to eat cats and dogs and insects. Ain't no poverty over there. Damn near everything made in China come from China. They make a lot of stuff over there, bro. So they make good money over there. So I doubt they living in poverty. Bro, they eat nasty over there, boy. That's crazy.
Though the government has introduced stricter animal protection laws, dishes featuring cat meat still appear in rural eateries and local markets where traditional beliefs hold strong. For older generations with limited food options, cat meat stews are a nostalgic winter dish. Despite a decline in popularity due to cultural shifts, cat meat remains a part of the culinary landscape for some. In Chinese markets, giant...
Boy, that look like a bucket of elephant penises stuffed in the shell. Them ain't no clams, boy. I think them elephant penises. They just don't want to say. Or the narrator don't know. Ain't no muscles growing that big out of the shell. Nah, them ain't no shells, boy. Them ain't no muscles or no clams. Them elephant penises.
Clams are a remarkable sight. Some can weigh over 200 pounds, so be cautious when cooking these massive bivalves. They truly live up to their name in more ways than one. The giant clam's size is due to a substantial muscle that keeps its shell tightly closed, which is crucial for its survival. This same muscle can make handling raw clams dangerous. When the shell is opened post-mortem, the muscle might spasm unexpectedly, shooting water at those nearby. While sashimi made from smaller clams might be safe, Chinese chefs often prefer to cook the larger clams to prevent such accidents. When prepared through stewing or stir-frying, the meat becomes tender and offers a subtly sweet, oceanic taste.
Ew, brother, what's that? Elephant penis. All that elephant penis juice just skeeted all in this lady's face, and she enjoying it. Ew, that's nasty.
The clam's brightly colored mantle adds a visual delight to the dish. Once plentiful in Asia-Pacific reefs, giant clam populations have diminished due to overharvesting. Their future remains uncertain, but giant clams continue to offer a memorable blend of culinary pleasure and ecological intrigue to the Chinese palate. Wander through bustling streets in northern China, and you might come across whole pigeons roasting on open flames. In cities like Beijing and Shanghai, these small, grilled or fried birds are a popular street snack, perfect for enjoying with a cold beer. The tradition of cooking pigeons dates back to the Han Dynasty, mentioned in ancient texts such as the Book of Songs. Their small size makes them a convenient street food. Vendors prepare them by skewering, seasoning with aromatic spices, and grilling over charcoal, resulting in crispy skin.
Bro, that can't be no pigeon, bro. Stop it, bro. China got some big-ass pigeons over there, because that pigeon right there, that pigeon look like a baby hen. That can't be no pigeon, bro. I don't know what head look like a pigeon's though, but they got some big ass pigeons over there in China. I mean, god damn, they eat all type of birds: duck, pigeon, chicken,
and tender meat.
Crazy.
A sprinkle of pepper and cumin adds extra flavor. Pigeons can also be incorporated into dishes like congee porridge or pigeon pie. Historically, pigeons held cultural significance, symbolizing peace and loyalty in Chinese tradition. They were often served at ceremonies like weddings to bring good fortune, although duck and chicken are more common today. Once highly valued, pigeons symbolized prosperity and joy. Despite the rise of more luxurious meats, the nostalgic appeal of these tiny, street-style pigeons keeps a piece of culinary history alive.
Really, China? Really? Pig brain? Ew. I heard of eating, what the thing's called? Chitlins, pig intestines? But pig brain? Y'all eat some weird stuff over there in China. That's nasty.
Brain. A bowl of pork brain soup might not be for everyone, but in China, pig brain has been a cherished ingredient for centuries. This rich, fatty addition enhances the flavor of hot pots. Historical texts from over 2,000 years ago, dating back to the Han Dynasty, mention pig brain as a desirable food. It was believed to improve intelligence, memory, and cognitive functions. Pig brain is especially popular in culinary hotspots like Chengdu, where its creamy, almost custard-like texture is highlighted in spicy hot pot broths. When prepared with care, pig brain has a soft, melt-in-your-mouth quality and a mild, creamy flavor reminiscent of tofu. Some compare it to bone marrow. It absorbs the flavors of the hot pot broth, enhancing its savory taste. The more prized portions come from the brain, adding a richer flavor. However, concerns about its high cholesterol content and potential links to neurological diseases have decreased its popularity. In some, bowl of snake soup might sound unusual to some, but
from pork brain soup to snake soup. Chinese people very weird over there, bro. Y'all eating all type of animals and critters over there. That's just nasty. Ew. That made me think about Chinese food, bro. I don't think I can eat Chinese food no more.
In Cantonese cuisine, it's a cherished delicacy with a long history. This rich, complex soup often includes up to 5 types of snake, and it was once considered an extravagant dish fit for royalty during the Qing dynasty. Snake meat is thought to enhance qi energy and improve blood circulation, especially when combined with traditional Chinese herbs. In this elaborate dish, every ingredient serves a specific role. Ginseng is used for boosting vitality, while chrysanthemum helps reduce inflammation. Preparing the broth is a lengthy process, as it needs several hours to blend the flavors perfectly. Snake meat has a texture described as a cross between fish and chicken, with a tender yet slightly resilient quality. Properly cooked, even the bones can be eaten. Dried snake meat, available in some herbal shops, is believed to offer benefits like longevity and increased virility, though these claims are debated. Despite its cultural significance, snake soup is becoming rarer, as newer generations move away from traditional reptilian dishes. The sustainability issues surrounding wild snake harvesting also affect its availability. Still, snake soup remains a point of pride in Cantonese culture, symbolizing the exotic and adventurous aspects of Chinese cuisine. When summer arrives in China, so do the cicadas, buzzing in abundance. For many Chinese people, eating these crispy insects is as common as snacking on popcorn. Fried cicadas are prepared by skewering them, coating them in cornstarch and spices, and deep frying until they are golden and crunchy. The result is a savory snack with a delicate flavor beneath the crispy exterior. The texture of fried cicadas features a crisp outer shell and a soft, almost buttery interior. With about 13 grams of protein per 100-gram serving, cicadas provide a high protein content, surpassing that of beef.
Man, did this man just say that it surpasses beef? So you're trying to tell me they rather eat insects instead of meat? Chinese people, y'all, acting real weird over there. Very, very weird. That's crazy.
The practice of eating insects in China has deep roots, predating the recent sustainability trends in the West. Historical texts, such as the Shanghai Jing, mention cicadas and locusts as food sources dating back to the Han Dynasty. Cicadas were valued not just for their taste, but also for their symbolic meaning, representing renewal and joy through their summer buzz. As cicada habitats diminish, consuming them helps manage their populations while utilizing a nutritious local resource, meat. In some regions of China, dog meat is consumed and regarded as a delicacy, particularly during the winter months when it's believed to provide warmth and increase body temperature. Areas known for eating dog meat include Guangdong, Yunnan, Guangxi, and northern provinces.
And there is rabbit for today's dinner, and this is for today's lunch.
Traditional
Yeah, I bet it is a delicacy. They eating their own pets over there. They really wilding over there in China. That's crazy, bro. And that meat right there, that look like that orange chicken, boy. That orange chicken be that same shade of color right there, boy. That made me second think about getting some Chinese food, boy, for the weekend. I mean, they eating the dogs and eating the cats. That's what Donald Trump was talking about. These are migrants that's eating the dogs and eating the cats. That's crazy.
beliefs suggest that dog meat promotes liver health and offers other medicinal benefits. It is estimated that around 10 million dogs are slaughtered annually in China for culinary and medicinal purposes. The city of Yulin in Guangxi is notably famous for its annual Dog Meat Festival, a 10-day event where approximately 10,000 dogs are killed for their meat. This festival has garnered significant attention and controversy, sparking debates on animal rights and food practices. What are your thoughts on the consumption of dog meat in Chinese cuisine? Tofu. In the lively streets of major Chinese cities, there's one odor that stands out: the powerful smell of stinky tofu. This distinctive street food exemplifies the bold flavors of Chinese cuisine. Its smell may be off-putting to some, but its taste is unexpectedly delightful. Stinky tofu starts as regular tofu, created by coagulating soy milk and pressing it into blocks. The pungency develops during a months-long fermentation process in a brine made of milk, vegetables, and herbs. This process allows microbes to break down the tofu's proteins and fats, producing strong-smelling compounds similar to those in pungent cheeses like gorgonzola. When cooked, stinky tofu has a smooth custard-like interior surrounded by a crispy fried shell. Despite its strong odor, the flavor is mild and savory. The fermentation adds deep umami notes, while frying adds a subtle nuttiness. Often served with a sweet chili sauce, it provides a unique taste experience. In China, strong flavors and aromas are celebrated as they are thought to invigorate the senses. Stinky tofu also holds cultural significance, especially in places like Chengdu, where it's a beloved street food. Sea urchin roe with steamed egg. In China's coastal regions, the combination of sea urchin roe and steamed egg is a prized culinary delight. This dish marries the ocean's saltiness with the comforting creaminess of eggs, showcasing the Chinese ability to blend land and sea flavors. Sea urchin roe has been a delicacy in coastal China, as well as in Japan and Korea. Fresh roe is scooped from the shells of sea urchins and paired with rich, steamed egg custard in the empty urchin shell. The addition of chopped scallions provides a fresh, aromatic contrast to the dish's richness. This specialty is particularly popular in regions like Fujian and Guangdong, where sea urchins are plentiful. It is believed to offer health benefits, such as boosting metabolism and enhancing vitality. For many who live away from the coast, this dish brings back fond memories of seaside flavors. The combination of briny sea urchin roe and savory egg custard highlights the textural and flavor contrasts that define Chinese cuisine. It reflects the creativity of Chinese chefs in celebrating local ingredients. Harvesting sea urchins involves diving into the ocean or foraging from tide pools, a challenging but rewarding endeavor. Transforming these spiky creatures into a luxurious dish honors the ocean's unique offerings and exemplifies the culinary innovation of Chinese cooking. Fish salad. Jellyfish, with their otherworldly appearance and delicate tentacles, might seem like something from a science fiction story, but in China, they are turned into a wonderfully crunchy salad. The salad consists of strips of jellyfish, seasoned with vinegar, soy sauce, and sesame, creating a unique texture that has gained international popularity. Jellyfish have been part of Chinese coastal cuisine for centuries, originally considered bycatch from fishermen's nets. Their mild flavor and addictive crunch quickly made them a valued ingredient. Processed and marinated jellyfish maintain a satisfying crispness even when cooked. Despite being 95% water, jellyfish are low in calories and rich in collagen, a protein believed to have anti-aging properties. Some suggest that jellyfish salad can contribute to a radiant complexion. Additionally, jellyfish reproduce in large swarms, making them a sustainable seafood choice that helps control their population. This marine oddity underscores
Sea urchins, jellyfish salad. Ew. Boy, Chinese people eat really weird over there, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That kind of look like some Roman noodles, boy, that you get in the pack, boy. But that got me thinking, too, about eating Roman noodles now, boy. That's crazy.
Chinese ingenuity in transforming what was once considered waste into a celebrated culinary treat. A recent photo of a man holding what appears to be a giant bat-like creature has reignited global controversy over one of China's most debated delicacies. Known as sky meat in certain rural regions, this creature is considered an exotic food item, prized for its rarity and believed to have medicinal properties. However, its consumption has stirred outrage among animal rights activists and public health experts. Locals have long defended the tradition, claiming that it is deeply rooted in cultural heritage. However, with growing concerns about the ethical and health implications of eating such creatures, particularly in the wake of recent health scares, the practice has come under intense scrutiny. Some cities in China have begun banning the sale of exotic.
Bro, I don't know what this thing is. I don't even know how they even catch these type of creatures. But it looked like a goddamn bat with a camel face. And they eat this over there in China? Nasty. Like I said, bro, how did they catch them things, bro? That's crazy.
Meats, but others continue to serve them in specialty markets. Bird's nest soup has become one of the most luxurious dishes in Chinese cuisine, reflecting its high status and extravagant nature. The primary ingredient, the nest of the cave-dwelling swiftlet, was once a delicacy reserved exclusively for Chinese royalty.
This right here would trip me out. Bird's nest. You know what bird's nest is made out of up there in China? Bird saliva. I mean, how is bird saliva spit, bird saliva? How is it even edible? And they make it into soup. I mean, that can't be, like, safe to eat, bro. That's crazy.
These nests are made from the swiftlet's saliva, which hardens into a gelatinous substance. Harvesting these nests involves dangerous climbs up sea-swept cliffs and into caves across Southeast Asia. The effort to collect these nests is immense, and collectors often risk their lives to gather just a small amount. Historically, only the elite could afford such a rare treat. The nests were believed to offer various health benefits, including improved longevity, enhanced ki energy, and better skin complexion when made into a nourishing soup. The soup is noted for its smooth, mild taste, which many liken to a sweet dessert. Historically, Chinese emperors coveted this exotic delicacy, hoping it would extend their reigns. Beyond its reputed health benefits, bird's nest soup demonstrates the Chinese culinary ability to transform simple ingredients into something extraordinary. When simmered in a rich chicken broth with high-quality ingredients like Chinese ham and ginseng, the nests turn into delicate, gelatinous strands. This process gives the soup a creamy texture and subtle sweetness. Today, bird's nest soup remains a symbol of wealth and luxury, with prices reaching up to $3,000 per pound. The high cost is due not only to the hazardous collection methods and limited availability, but also to its status as a premium health tonic. This dish epitomizes the centuries-long pursuit in Chinese cuisine to create refined flavors from humble, natural ingredients.
Boy, that damn bird saliva, boy, that bird spit, it's expensive over there, boy. They want 300, what that was, 300 yen? What, 3,000 yen? For them boys to go up the mountains and get that bird's nest soup? Boy, that's crazy, boy. But this right here, duck tongue. duck tongue got bones.
Duck tongues are a fascinating example of how Chinese cuisine explores every part of an ingredient. These bony, thin slices from the duck's mouth are a beloved treat among Chinese food enthusiasts. They highlight the Chinese culinary tradition of embracing unique and unconventional ingredients. Typically, duck tongues are marinated in a blend of soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, and spices before being deep fried. This method gives the tongues a crispy exterior while keeping the inside tender and soft. The preparation of duck tongues is a testament to the Chinese knack for balancing textures, making each bite a delightful contrast. The taste is described as mild and slightly gamey with rich, nutty undertones. Although the tiny bones can be a challenge, the delicate flavors and satisfying texture make the effort worthwhile. Eating duck tongues requires a certain skill, as navigating around the bones to enjoy the meat is part of the experience. This mix of subtle flavors and the challenge of eating around small bones captures the essence of culinary adventure. For those willing to take on this culinary challenge, duck tongues represent a part of Chinese gastronomy that continues to push boundaries and reveal new tastes. Bamboo rats and bats. Bamboo rat.
I ain't think it was true, but they said Chinese people eat weird things and they eat bamboo rats. That's crazy. They eat rats over there in China. Bamboo rats and bats? I feel like a bat ain't nothing but a flying rat.
Rats and bats are often believed to offer medicinal benefits, such as curing asthma and enhancing sexual health. Although scientific proof is limited, these traditional beliefs have elevated both animals' status. Historically, bamboo rats and bats have provided essential protein sources from China's lush subtropical forests. Bamboo rats are known for their communal living in extensive burrows, which makes trapping them relatively straightforward. Bats, on the other hand, roost in large colonies and caves, contributing to their accessibility. These animals were plentiful and easy to find in the rich biodiversity of southern China's forests. Consuming bats and bamboo rats also carries cultural significance. They symbolize a connection to local natural resources. Bats are often prepared with aromatic herbs and spices, resulting in flavorful curries. Bamboo rat meat, known for its tender texture and earthy taste, is commonly roasted, boiled into soups, or dried into jerky. However, concerns about dwindling wild populations have...
Bro, this man, they said they use this meat for jerky meat. Boy, that got me thinking about buying that jerky out the stove, boy. That's crazy. Real nasty.
Made their consumption increasingly contentious. Overhunting and habitat destruction are putting these species at risk. The tradition of eating bats and bamboo rats is fading as China modernizes. Silkworms and scorpions might seem unusual to some, but they have been integral to Chinese cuisine for thousands of years. Archaeological findings indicate that silkworm pupae were consumed as early as 5,000 years ago during the Neolithic era. Not only did they provide silk thread, but they also served as a valuable protein source during times of food scarcity. Silkworm pupae are typically roasted or boiled, offering a nutritious and flavorful snack. Scorpions have a similarly long history in China, where they have been used both as food and in traditional medicine for over 2,000 years. Ancient Chinese medicinal texts from the Han Dynasty recommend scorpions for treating conditions such as numbness, tumors, and skin inflammation. This medicinal use is linked to their believed anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. Scorpions likely became a food source out of necessity, providing animal protein in challenging environments.
That's like crunchy.
It's like potato chip.
Today,
That lady just says scorpions taste like potato chips. That's crazy. I don't think I'll ever eat a shish-kebab scorpion or any type of insect. That's crazy.
silkworms and scorpions are popular street snacks throughout China. Silkworms are often seasoned with spices and fried or roasted on skewers, resulting in a crispy exterior and a creamy, savory interior. Scorpions are similarly prepared, either fried or skewered and grilled, making their shells crunchy and their insides tender. While consuming insects might be off-putting to some in Western cultures, they are cherished snacks in many parts of China. Giant centipedes as a delicacy. In China, insects are more than just pests. They're a source of protein and an adventurous culinary delight. Giant centipedes occasionally make their way onto menus, prepared either by frying on skewers or drying for medicinal use. This illustrates how Chinese cuisine embraces the edible potential of even the most unlikely creatures. Fried centipede skewers are a popular novelty street food. They are threaded onto sticks, seasoned, and deep-fried, resulting in a super crispy and crunchy exterior. The taste is subtle, but the texture of centipedes is particularly satisfying, especially when consumed whole. Their many delicate legs become delightfully brittle when cooked. Beyond their role in street food, centipedes, like cicadas, have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. Dried centipedes are believed to possess healing properties and are used to treat a variety of conditions, including tetanus and convulsions. However, consuming centipedes regularly can pose health risks due to their toxins. Despite these potential drawbacks, eating crunchy insects reflects the adventurous spirit of Chinese cuisine. For those willing to explore new culinary experiences, centipedes offer a unique opportunity.
Well, that's wild how they just killed a shark for its fin. They ain't get the rest of them. They ain't gonna eat the rest of the shark. That's crazy. Just shark fin? That's a real delicacy over there, boy. That's crazy.
Here, tens of millions of sharks are killed for their fins in the brutal practice of finning. With 1/3 of open ocean shark species now facing extinction, attitudes toward shark fin soup are shifting. There is increasing awareness that continuing this culinary tradition is not worth the ecological cost. Although shark fin soup is still served, it has become a contentious issue. The Chinese government has discouraged its use at official events, and younger generations are increasingly rejecting it as an environmentally harmful practice. Seahorses. Seahorses have been a staple in Chinese medicine for centuries, but today they are more commonly found on dining tables. China accounts for up to 95% of global seahorse consumption. Dried seahorses are especially popular, with their texture likened to crispy potato chips. Seahorse skewers are also a favored street food. Besides their novelty, seahorses are valued for their supposed medicinal properties, particularly for conditions like erectile dysfunction.
Seahorse.
Records of seahorses used in Chinese medicine date back to the Ming Dynasty in the 1500s. Ancient Chinese believed seahorses could treat various ailments, including asthma and infertility. Today, seahorses remain a licensed ingredient in traditional medicine. However, wild seahorse populations are rapidly declining due to intense fishing pressures. Fried spiders.
Deep fried spiders. Yummy. Not. You won't catch me eating no deep fried spiders. Boy, Chinese people eat all type of insects over there. That's nasty.
Spiders
Ew.
may evoke fear for many, but in China, these arachnids are transformed into a crunchy and intriguing street food. From the silk-producing city of Hangzhou to the tropical Guangxi province, spiders, alongside other insects like cicadas and crickets, are enjoyed as accessible and protein-rich snacks. In regions like Guangxi and Guangdong in southern China, whole spiders are a common sight. These large arachnids are lightly coated in batter and deep fried, resulting in a crispy exterior that gives way to a soft, pillowy interior. The legs become crispy and can be eaten whole, while the body has a tender, delicate meat. Adventurous eaters often start by nibbling on the legs before moving on to the main body. The flavor is mild with a subtle sweetness. In Shandong and Zhejiang provinces, smaller spiders are simply sautéed with salt and Sichuan peppercorns. Their springy texture is particularly noted when eaten whole, often accompanied by a cold beer. Although the legs have little flesh, the abdomen offers a rich flavor for those willing to savor every part. Beyond their novelty, spiders and other insects provide significant nutritional benefits, being high in protein, vitamins, and minerals. They have long been a natural part of the Chinese diet, valued for their availability and sustenance. Sea cucumbers. Sea cucumbers, though not the most visually appealing of ocean creatures, are highly esteemed in China. These gelatinous spiral animals have been valued for both their culinary and medicinal uses for centuries. Known as haishan in Chinese and found throughout the South China Sea, sea cucumbers have achieved a prestigious status far beyond their natural habitat. Their esteemed reputation can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, their rarity and the meticulous process required to prepare them elevate their status. Sea cucumbers need to be dried, boiled, and then rehydrated, a labor-intensive process that has historically added to their allure. Their unique texture also contributes to their prestige. Sea cucumbers contain fucosylated glycoprotein, which gives them a distinctive bouncy and slightly crunchy texture when cooked. This unusual texture has cemented their place as a culinary marvel in Chinese cuisine. In addition to their texture and rarity, sea cucumbers are also valued for their supposed medicinal properties. Traditional Chinese medicine considers them a powerful tonic, claimed to alleviate joint pain, boost immunity, and strengthen kidney function. They contain compounds such as saponins, polysaccharides, and chondroitin sulfate, which are believed to have anti-inflammatory.
I'm good. I don't care what it help with. Give me some regular old Tylenol, man, or some Excedrin to deal with the pain. Other than that, I ain't eating no cucumber seal.
Century eggs. Century eggs, with their unique appearance, offer
Century eggs. Chinese people over here eating rotten eggs. I mean, they bury them in the ground and eat them. I mean, that's what we used to do as kids. We used to bury the eggs in the ground and go throw them bitches at people at Halloween so they could be stank.
For a literal taste of history, also known as preserved eggs. This Chinese delicacy is celebrated for its distinctive look and intense flavor. Typically made from duck, quail, or chicken eggs, these are buried in a clay mixture of salt, ash, and quicklime. This alkaline environment transforms the eggs over several weeks or months. The whites become dark brown and translucent, with a jelly-like consistency, while the yolks turn greenish and creamy with a pungent aroma. Century eggs can be startling to those unfamiliar with them, as their strong smell and flavor might be likened to pungent cheese. Yet many consider them a delicacy, appreciating the rich, earthy taste and the contrast between the silky yolk and the gelatinous white. Century eggs are versatile in their use. They can be enjoyed plain, mixed into congee porridge or rice, or chopped into various dishes. Despite their name, century eggs does not refer to their actual age, but rather their preserved appearance. Eggs cured beyond a few months may spoil. While the pre-processing might deter some, century eggs remain a staple in Chinese cuisine, exemplifying the transformative effects of food preservation and fermentation. They preserve a piece of history in every bite.